Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. How you feeling?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm alright.
Bless up the patrons for me. Seeing returning viewers, all subscribers, and the new ones. We noticed a climb. Big up to everybody, you see?
Yeah. Absolutely.
When a request for this one, we did put it out and people been a listen and anonymous unless the person decides say, yeah, them one.
So shout out to you.
Shout out.
Big up to you for I think it's a good topic. A good question. I have a lot of people stumped too, so
because you did post it.
Yeah. Which I need you all to start interacting with the post from the
social media.
Yeah.
Right.
The Facebook and Facebook and Instagram. I did a poll just to see what you guys think, and a few of you answered. So whoever answered, thank you. So
they did answer. Which we did talk about on social media already. Like you will have 100 people. You probably post a question. I have 100 people like it. I never realized that you did need 100 comments. So social media and the politics are not really my thing.
Right. Yeah, we're not even going to get into that.
Yeah, we done the bash it already. So
yeah, man.
You see me? And so today's topic is, which we did post, oh, you know your partner is right for you. Does anyone even know that?
Is there like a finite thing where you know say, yeah, man, I know this. And if you don't know, put in the comment too.
Right.
It's for our dialogue. We might do a part 2, you know. See if more people have different things to say based on the comment and them something.
It's a question where everybody's stunned.
Yeah.
Most people never get a correct answer. Then beat around the corner. Then say it's really tough.
Yeah, it's a tough question to answer because you know what? I notice it kind of reminds me of how people dwelling on the negative stuff, right?
Right.
We can point out all the bad things that happen in our day. But for challenge yourself, for start consider all of the right things or the good things that happen throughout the day.
It's
so it becomes
Yeah, most day you'll be like, how was it? I had a bad day.
Because this and this happened.
Right.
And if I was to say to you, what went right today? I guarantee you'll pause and be like, I never think about that, you know.
Dwell upon a lot of
what go right? It could be the simplest thing. So one of the things that I want to say is celebrate the small wins you have.
Celebrate upon the right. You notice, and the question is, oh, you know the partner is right for you.
Stop dwelling on the negative.
Because you know how much wrong we can get from your partner.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But then, and you know what's crazy too? I always find it helpful if you struggle with a decision with a partner, right? Doing a pros and cons list can help.
Right.
Sound cliche, but it can help. Because then if you can list so many bad things and there's only 2 good things, then you have to lift up from the situation there. Even for your job.
Right.
Do a pros and cons list. I think can be helpful.
Yeah. I think you make me start even looking into pros and cons. Because I never really look into that too. Right or wrong bang. Which pros and cons is just like a right or wrong bang, but it's just that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So first thing we know about that question, how do you know your partner is right for you? We know it's a tough question.
Yeah.
Very tough. We still are gonna need enough to tell we wanna
chime in. We'll give our perspective and kind of a little bit of what everybody say.
Right.
But still chime in. We might do a part 2.
So I go right up on the Facebook page, right up on the Instagram page, right up on the YouTube page. You see me. I don't know if people still want to send email.
Email is open too. If you are, and let us know if you want to keep stuff anonymous. I'm not gonna call nobody's name or anything like that. But yeah, keep it confidential, but with a love for you. But the question is difficult, right?
Yeah.
So with the question of is your partner the right person for you? How do you know that they're wrong? We know we say we never go basking at the negatives.
Again, we have a lot of wrong.
But it's very easy to point out the wrong. So, for instance, what are a couple wrongs for you then?
Alright, most people
and I'm gonna tell you why I'm listing the wrong things to help turn the wrong things into the positive things. Yeah.
So me that say, oh, you know, the person is wrong. Is that feeling? It's this whole chemistry thing where run through your body, and you know it make you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, time for step, time to not bother repair this, time for, you know, all of them things that you are gonna know, you know.
Yeah.
Come like if a man a cheat on him wife,
right?
And she do it, I'ma do it for years, and she forgive him. One time my brain I got just click and just be like, yo, I eat that.
But you know the crazy thing with that, you see you see when it happen time and time again.
Yeah.
Every time it happen, it's a piece or leave.
Okay.
So by the time you ready for say no, alright, me I go settle down. She mentally left you already, me I tell you that.
Well, yeah. I know what do know nothing. I know mentally do things.
Prepare.
Emotionally attached to things that them a do. Remember me telling
mentally left you. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Like me start plot.
Right.
Like previously, like me start to be like, okay, alright. You know, severance and them something, because I take relationships serious most times, sometimes.
Yeah.
And let's not get into that. But me leave mentally, and then when me gather the strength physically, me left. And sometimes it take me and me just left without no warning. But yeah.
Alright, so all them right, or would you know they're wrong? As I always said, wrong did it. We want to dwell upon the right part too.
Right, so
most people have a list.
Right, so you would make a list, right? Remember mention the pros and cons list. Everything, most things have an opposite, right?
Yeah.
So y'all look for somebody that there's not too much red flags then. I think if you're gonna come up with a list, the person is easy to be around.
Right.
You can be yourself. The person push you to be a better version of you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Chemistry. Because I know some people have a list, and I'm guilty of having a list because I think it gives you guidance. But me not strong hold to the list.
Alright, because that more I know how much percentage me feel per year list. Probably 40. So sometimes them list don't make sense, people.
You have to be a reality, but I feel like the list can give you some guidance, because remember, you know, me have a conversation, I'm gonna say to you, say, if you realize that the type of people and what you choose now work out one after the other, same thing or similar things, I guarantee you when you sit down and do a self-check inside, you say, no man, these are the things I'm attracted to. Maybe we need to change up.
Yeah.
Where?
Example. If a girl, every time she want a man, she just go to the club. If a man, every time he want a girl, him just up go on hot dance or something like that. Brother, if I the same type of broke girl that may pick up a dance hall, the same type of problem that me I get. They get to me and say if you're running a problem like that, the same problem me I go up over and over. And the girl if you see a man in a dance hall and him flashy, and them me attract to, are the same hype and broke man them me I go end up get all over again. So probably not go one bar, probably go one church. You know, maybe I just
hypocrites that church too. So
but let's say that show another example.
Yeah,
probably
but
go one football match.
No, but is the place can be a thing, you know, but your mindset too. Because if your mindset depends on certain things, but I mean, no say previous people when I talk to they have this and this.
Right.
They were this and this. Then if you see it again and you realize that you don't necessarily just want that, then you're gonna add something else and be like, you can not look upon a person, but sometimes.
So then make the list. So you drop back to the list. So if a lady say, yo, alright then. Yep.
Previously,
tell me some things a woman would have put on a list. What requirements?
Financially stable, family oriented. Depends if she's a traveler or not, or you know, she's looking for someone to take care of her, nurture her, and all of that. So
like you have more than 100 in that, you know, woman have a lot on them list, you know.
Yeah, and then man have 2 or 3 and then wonder why them life in a shambles.
No, because of the man them issue that. So may I tell the brother them right now in a umbre, when they reach in a relationship, I want to get the page. Don't make the woman full up the page if you not go write a list inside that, you know.
Get out of here, son.
Yes, so when the woman full up the page.
It's not full up the page.
3 line for you and
no,
sir.
Write your own page. And this is the thing now, you know. You have to come with the, as people say, what you bring to the table. You have to come with your list and your expectation.
Right. Most of women to kick back.
Are unafraid of one on the when not even on, but like if you have a list and requirements and you really, I don't know, rinky dink stuff you look for then, right? And then some people run when them see the list. That means that them never willing to commit anyways. So that's not a loss to you. That them save your time. Save your time.
That's the thing.
Them save your time.
Most of them woman on list is BS. Yeah, man, I tell her. Because man, I show you something I wanna be. So them other on the list. Them say them want a man financially, you need nurturing, can breed them to get them pitney.
Hi, Jesus.
Carry them pan trip. You just name it out, you know. You get what me I say? But wife one day now, the man of a stinking for their stinking fart makes she just feel like say, yo, this can't work because the boy are nasty and inside I'm rotten. Why she never put that on the list?
You know what, you're right. Me I say, when you ask to manifest them money in your own life, please be very specific. When you ask God to bring somebody your ways, please be specific.
Put what them want. They suppose them say the man drive a nice car. But what if the car with the man drive is a nice Toyota Corolla, not a nice BMW, and a Corolla clean is still nice? So one time when I ask for them things,
no, you must drive a
say you want a man with Beamer,
a Bentley.
Say you want a man with Bentley.
This is my thing. It's not to knock somebody if you're a materialistic person. I think that's okay. Why? That's you and that's your business.
Hey, listen.
And you do have other people out there that are materialistic. So if you find 2 persons that are materialistic and not fit, kudos to you. It's not. I don't want to come from a judging standpoint to be like, because somebody. Well, we never know. If you out there and your partner is materialistic and you want to chime in. But I feel as though if somebody is able to whatever they bring to the table,
right,
or whatever they're asking for, they bring to the table. How is that a problem?
That's not true, you know.
How is it a problem?
Certain man like certain things, certain woman like certain things too. So, I know for me to set on that one day, you know. But if you know, so you have certain requirements in a person to make the person right for you, and that person that have a certain requirements for them have to make sure say the other partner right for them. It draw down to compromising.
Okay.
So when I've got meet somewhere now, you know.
Okay.
If the person was an outgoing person before he meet her or before she meet her, and then when the meet now and they have be like, all right then, since it's only go out 7 days a week, me's not an outgoing person. How you plan to split it? Because you can make that person work for you, but you can't build the person, you know. But
yes, but you want the person to have a life outside of the relationship, in the sense that.
What kind of life when time the tone of there? No, I want something there somebody else.
Alright. I'm talking general. Easy. Calm down.
Listen, if a man and a woman, then a woman and a man, they're them.
What I mean is, you have friends and stuff where you do stuff with your friends sometimes. So if the person is very outgoing, you is gonna find a problem if you come now and be like, you barely want a person for God.
Well, I think they need to change, right? That's so then, because then that's a problem too.
That's not even a compromise. Is not 100% thing of a change.
Then that's why I say all them would have cut down the days of a outgoing. All them would have do it.
And then it matter what me I cut down the days for. Like, are we doing something together? Well, we're not talking about us, but I'm saying.
But that's the problem there. Because if one partner want go left and one want go right, the simple means
then I'm not right.
Then they're on different roads. You get what me I say? And that you don't know, and them things that you are going to use and know, you know. You see me? You probably is not a church man. Then she's a church woman. How that I go work? Either you go convert God church or you go convert her out of church. or not go meet. She go church sometime and you have her sometime home. But what you have her home do? You know, what you like do one time she at church.
But what if them come up with, you know, a compromise of being like, you know, I understand, like, what is the root of the issue of me going out then? Is it that you're insecure? Is it that you want to spend time with it? You have to figure that out. Right. And so once you figure out what the issue is with the person going out, then you can come up and be like, alright, you see, if I'm gonna go out with my friend them, make sure I have on my phone, or if I see you text me or whatever, I'm gonna respond. Or if we agree upon a time where, you know, it's a decent hour for reaching, that you decide that time there. Right. So then you make your partner comfortable with that decision, with you not having to feel like you have to give up part of you, what makes you you.
There's another thing too. People jealous. Them say people got jealous. So jealousy running at everybody. No people say bad minds stem from jealousy, but man, I go so far in that. See what does that jealousy right now? And what that brings. So boom now, see? You can't want your girl gonna with umbre for the man them, but then you want hang out with your Benjamin.
Exactly.
Wrong bang, brother. Wrong bang. Fix that. See me? If you want your girl to be a house rat, you better be a house mice. Right there in our tail, you gotta stay there too. You get what I say? Yeah, them things that can make relationship work. You
I get a strain, yeah.
So don't strain the relationship with most of them things there, and a lot of people can have the right partner. Now end up run with the right partner and things say.
But
you know,
which I'm glad you bring up that too, because then we talk about chemistry.
Right.
So we have these list of one bag of requirements, right? Them check the box to most things. But the chemistry in the day. Just like how you can know when somebody just wrong.
Right.
But sometimes because of familiarity or just like a whole bag of issue or people don't want to be alone, them keep the person where them know was wrong for them. There's some feeling deep down that says red flag, maybe the person you're not it.
Right.
And then you start questioning yourself and you doubt yourself. Right? And you doubt the relationship. I said doubt is not. Doubt comes in all manner of relationships once you are built up. I think doubt is.
I see enough people go in a relationship for years, and them in the relationship start to happy, become bitter. Them swear this was the right person for them. Some probably run, go married, have kids, you know, you think of the right person for them, and then you just go so. Remember, you know, what you actually look for in a woman, the person did a lack of it, like maybe 60%. So it's like, let's put an example. Let's say a man have been wife for years and everything, but is a man will love freakiness then. And probably that's the only thing can keep him relationship. But I use that example, but you have many other things. One little girl now just come sweep him up half him foot. She have the freakiness and she can wash, cook, clean, everything. That means the young girl, you know, but that means like a younger girl who just come to books now.
Or just a woman in general.
That man I gotta be like, bombard, something run through my heart, man. Like, you know.
But then, that's one thing too, you know. You have the 80-20 rule, right? The person where you're there would have 80% of what you look for and what you need. But because the person come with 20% and do all the things that where you think you need in the moment, the 20%,
right.
You jump for the 20%, leave the 80%, and then be like,
maybe that man life is built up out of the 20%. That's what.
Yeah, but then you can't complain. But then you're in this same cycle. If you're good with the 20%, stay with the 20%.
Then that may I say, because look upon this, you know. People want to be happy. People want to be themselves. People want a partner where But like them just you know that feeling there where people are look for.
You're still happy.
EBGB or whatever.
No man, you that's a butterfly. But you still get excited for see the person, like even when you want to be alone, but you still want them somewhere in the vicinity then to be alone with.
That's why one time we talk about the other relationship partner, I said breaking and be like, yo, what kind of relationship me can well my partner got tell me say they need a break from me. I'm not the kids. You know what I say? So if me find out that me have a big house and my wife be like, no, I'm sleeping on the couch, man, I'm sleeping at the bedroom. Shit. For them couple nights I'm sleeping on the couch, it's the next house me I buy, you know. I lift up.
As I said, you turn your head down next to the bed and me put my head up
as far as it go be. Like head to toe, that's it.
So it's like the question difficult in of itself. A cliche, you know, some people say you just know.
Right.
A cliche, but somehow it just feel. And don't get me wrong, sometimes some people come in your life for only teach you something and for that for a short period of time. And sometimes we don't know when to let go. And a part of, you know, dating or doing whatever you do before you find that person you're looking for is to find out about yourself.
Yes, this question can also question one's relationship.
Yeah, because now
people are gonna look into themselves. You know, so posting it can cause a lot of things. I'm talking about this now. If people really be like, I wonder if that girl outside of me, I wonder if that man outside of me are the right one.
Yeah.
Because now you start to think now, alright, but I never have a checklist. But I not like dirty foot, man. But I also have dirty foot. Or do you know the girl, the man probably be like, yo, I not like girl with bleach, but me not put that girl here rub down, like, you know. So
but it can serve for good. Why? You start check on yourself too, and you start check on the partner. You assess the situation, because why waste each other time when you know the roadway to go? That's the part, right? You know, for whatever reason, people do it. People with kids do it. People who are married do it. People who are single do it. Like, because of wanting them, just hold on, hoping that the person is changed, are going to change. But at some point, you have to like really like kick things into high gear. And I have been like that before. Like, so set on an idea or hoping the person would change for the better, and adjust to what I want. When that wasn't discussed in the beginning, I think that's why some of the things them go the way them go.
Right.
Because even with some marriages, right, you feel like people be like, okay, I'm not gonna marry a certain thing because I want my wife to be prim and proper. Nothing is wrong if you're a modest female or woman. I'm not say that. But if that's what you want, that's what you want. But that's what you decide to marry and who you decide to marry, right? Don't step out because the person doesn't have what you need when that's what you agreed to be with that person based on what they presented, and you never let that person know that there was this other piece of you that you left out because you have a certain idea who you want for marry.
But remember, you know, nothing is not going to be 100 correct. You know what I say? It can't. But if you find somebody and them dead on,
nobody's perfect. No,
you know, like
nobody not perfect.
There's this song, Build a Bitch, or sorry, something another like so.
Build a bear, we gonna call it.
You see me? So it's like them, the woman them strike out and make the man them know say, yo, you can't build with. You know what I say? You can't just say you want this and it dead, you know.
And you know what? That
some woman are change though, cause some mama build them body too, cause them things are going out there.
I think you can have a list, as I said before, and use it as guidance, right?
Right.
I think people prefer really like, I understand, you know, you have one night stand or people where you know a sneak link where you don't really plan for carry on anything with. But I suggest people when if you are going in a relationship, have the conversation. Some of the conversation are gonna be tough, right? Because you never know which person are gonna swing what way. But I feel like you have to be honest and put stuff out there. So therefore, you can move through other difficult problems. Get the easy stuff out of the way. You know what I say?
Give me some of the list of the requirements where you think a woman would want in there.
In what terms?
You did do a survey.
So I see things like, how you know the person right. Them easy to be around. You can be yourself, as I mentioned before. They make you push you to be the best version of yourself. You're still excited to see them. You respect them. Them challenge your perspective. May you butt heads about a lot of things.
Yes.
But it's never disrespectful and we can agree to disagree.
Yes.
So, something like that. Them understand your love language. What I mean, if you're a person where you appreciate gifts, then the person match that. If you're a person where your love language is touch, and them something there, then so they match whatever you required in that way, and then of course you would match whatever they require. In what way you think you can do that. So the love language. Chemistry. It comes down to chemistry and connection.
Yes.
Because we mention the list and them can be financially stable, or them have a good job, them have a nice car, them can travel, them like this, them eat the same type of food you eat. But if there's no connection.
So let me tell you something, because most people in a relationship and just feel trapped. In a relationship, and it often costs them for cheat a lot of time because them in a something where them know the person are really 100 for them.
Or them do it out of pity. I can't date somebody out of pity.
Well, you're not gonna know who the person is until you after had sex, spend up money.
But what I know, we often see
and come live with me are
two different things. Yeah.
So it's you meet this person on a date. 3 months, whatever, 90 days, what we talk about or more. You get the front or you get the pipe, whichever one we are talking about. All of that. The relationship reach 6 months now, right? All right. Start sleepover now. So the relationship reach sleepover. Boom, it reached 2 years just by sleeping over.
Yeah.
Nobody no movie in it, So you don't know that person yet, You don't know that person yet, and 2 years the relationship reach,
Okay.
So boom now, moving going out, them start find out one will heap of problem. Yo, the man snore, or the woman snore, or she's not a person where one time she be a day or one time him be a day. All kind of things start though. Oh, the man no wash every week, or the man no wash every week. What if things they start realize after being 3-4 years in the relationship? A lot of people feel trapped in stuff like that because they might be like, yo, 4 years invested, I'm not gonna just want to start over.
Years, and people get tripped up in me deaf for so long and him now put a ring on my finger. Or with this so long and I just don't want to dash it these years. But if it's years of vagueness and you questioning yourself and it's not as smooth, by no means makes a relationship easy, right? But them hold on to that idea of already spent so much time so wildly, so familiarity. But also me think you always see on social media, this guy is so nice, he takes care of me, him run the gamut and do everything where he's classified as a nice person, or him having things together, but I feel bad because I don't feel connected to him, or they want to go back to them toxic ex. Right? So I check the box to them. And part of me think people just not be honest with themselves. People's not honest with themselves and what them truly want. Because if they're honest, it's either the person match it or them not match it.
Well, I the thing now where people are fairly fine and be because to that a relationship, as what you say, look on the list where you give. Probably not you, what other girl they know might want. They want financial man, they want this, they want that. Probably it's not a financial man you want. Probably you want a man for build with. Probably that would have been more happier than a man who already rich, you know. If you enough people need a partner with them to make it, and them they even know that.
And so then it changed from financially stable, or you keep the financially stable, but also if the person is not that, the person have ambition and willing to build forward. That's me say I have had lists before.
I don't think maybe
maybe I not have it written down.
In my head, no, but then.
But you have a list of things where you look for in a woman.
Features we usually look for back then. May I tell you God. For me, majorly is determined relationship or features. So
everybody had that stage.
I don't think we would have called them the relationship. Back then, you know, probably it was just a fling.
Because then you realize what
love. Know what a relationship is, you know, it's all a different story.
As you said that too, it makes me think of like, look, we had so many bad experiences with relationships that we never had the right one, so to speak. So how the heck with a pinpoint when it all go right, it definitely feels different.
Right.
But when you do that something, then you check and you think, you say, this different from previously before, man.
Yeah,
there's a shift.
If you hear some people say they had a lot of relationship, meaning like serious relationship, something wrong with that person, you know. You know what I say? Think about it, you know. Relationship are one serious thing, and then that come like marriage, you know. But not talk about just something where you sneaky link or something like that. But not talk them there. You know what I say? Them then a count.
Commit,
like real commitment relationship. If somebody said them been through a lot of that, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong if you've been through so much commitment. So
it also depends on your age.
X out the little 6 months and the 1 year, something of them. X out them there and talk about relationship. Even if you're a 60-year-old.
We're not going to discredit to the things still, but
people can call it relationship, but to me that come like a fling. 1 year?
You still get to know the person. Even after 5 years, you still get to know the person. Yeah. But sometimes you have a sense that be like, alright, I can really go far with that person here.
Right.
Like you get that look of something there where you be like, you know what?
You know one thing with true may have to, and enough people have it on them list, scent. Everybody have a body scent. And me I tell you, babe, if you have one, more than that. Me no like. Me tell you, something that way woman have to smell good and them thing, them man. But if without cologne, if me I get that body scent, you know, everybody have a body scent, you know. I don't know if them sweater or white come out, I don't know how people get a body scent. You see me?
Yeah.
Go on a wrong bank list right now. That for me, that scent thing there, that is a must. You know what I say? Yeah, like if somebody can't work.
One of the biggest thing, me look on how you talk to me and you treat me. You hear me say it all the time.
You're like a bulldog.
Even though I know me rough sometimes. Yeah. But respect, right? Even when we're mad or whatever, I still hope the person
keep it respectfully.
Yes. I mean, I say you can't chip your bad with and whatever, and none of that may I say. But you know when you get to a point where you degrade me, I'm not like that.
Alright, you want to stand up there, right?
Right? You challenge my belief, or you know we can have at the wrong list we talk about cheese and peas.
Wrong bang list we talk about.
Cheating.
Yeah, like cheating.
No. Dang.
Cheating.
One bag of red flag, like getting ambitious.
Tell me something else, man. Stinking foot.
Yeah.
Dead skin. Tell me something. What? Cause some know
dirty nails.
Them now put that on the list because some artists, the man them foot and nails probably stink and dirty, but them have money and them still there with the artist. So why them not put that on them list? So tell me some things on the list where you know a woman, where you know someone not really up on the list and it's
somebody secretive, somebody where the dirty nail is something, the uncleansing is something, the gambling, I don't know, I think I could have dealt with somebody who gamble because I feel like that's a risk for me.
Gambling like how? Like in buy every little laptop every month?
No, gambling mean like serious addiction. You do it every day, or you got a casino, or anywhere you can blow from, anywhere from.
What about a drinker?
Drinker, yeah. Alright. Alcoholic. Everybody have a drink every now and then, but when we say alcoholic, is like you depend upon alcohol to get you through anything. I can't do
that. Any other thing is about driving, because that be at the top of woman list right now.
Wait, what if you're a driver or not?
Yeah.
That's not
driving.
It would be nice, but that's not
not a thing.
No. Me a walk foot.
Yeah.
Right now.
Being a man, I was say I'm to the girl and we check bus. Man, them does every man want girl who drive Lexus, you know.
Me not share my well, me take Uber too, but me gonna get my license and my car, so that's different.
Let me see why I could have think about, because a lot of women don't say it.
Wow.
But it does affect them where them can be like
some people are like people with kids. Some people would not date with somebody with kids.
That too. Yeah, me see that happen. Be like, it's kid. No.
Because it come with too much. So.
But no, I did that step. I'm not doing that step.
I don't. Well, step and then also drama. That's around that. So.
The questionnaire tough.
It is. Because even now, like, me don't want, as we said, me don't want to dive in a negative, because then me gonna use what was before to create a criteria of what is wrong.
Right. Alright, so I feel like more for that question now. We're gonna jump out of the podcast now.
We'll continue it, man. We'll do a part 2.
That's something more want to drop the comment then. You know, more want to send some feedback, because I want to hear it from the people first before me can talk. Cause if me start talking, I'm gonna make it look like my experience may I go through it. So it's kind of tough.
Right, because then for before we close out too, is like, remember what's the chemistry important.
Yeah.
You can be yourself, them challenge you, you know, them can see your potential before you see it. Them believe in you.
Partner, real relationship.
Yeah. Them believe in you.
So you say that should be a list of
yeah, man.
kind of good part.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So this question is so wide, as we say, we're not half answered yet. I feel like we only scratch the surface. So make we know want to think in terms of how you know your partner is right for you.
I guess if we can get a guest on the next show.
When we do the part 2, yeah. And we're gonna do a poll again, right? And see if we can garner some more opinions. And we want the strong ones too. If you do list, let us know and them something like, yeah.
Right. Alright, people. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a great one, alright?